Hey everybody, it's Nicole from Beading with Nicole B, and we are back with another video. So, in today's video, you guys, we are going to be working with these three designs that I've already put together. And the first one has the gold rhinestone spacers. Okay. The second one has the mystic hematite spacers. And the third one has our gold glass spacers with two hematite round faceted spacers. These designs are so pretty, you guys. I really enjoy putting them together, and I'm so excited to be able to share them with you on today. So our stretch cord of choice on today is going to be our 0.8 millimeter stretch cord, which is usually the go-to. I usually use either this one or the 0.7, but today I decided to go ahead and use the 0.8. You know, it's a little bit, it's a little stronger than the 0.7, so that's why I chose it, because I have some large focal beads in here and the three crystals here, so I just kind of wanted to have a little bit more sturdiness with the 0.8. So if you guys are ready to get started, I'm ready to go. So sit back, grab your snacks, and let's have some beading fun. Let's go. Okay, so we have our first design ready to go. We're gonna start with the gold rhinestone spacers design. Okay, so I'm not gonna cut off, I never cut off my stretch cord before I start. So we're just going to string it. Right. I'm actually going to take some of this off. Here, let's get this first one, because it just kind of messes with my flow. It's just, yeah, there we go. And then I can just pick up as I go. Okay, so we are going to start off with our rhinestone spacer, a bead, a spacer, and a bead. And that's the pattern that we are going for, okay? That's what we're going for, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and string these on till we get the complete strand on. And again, like I said, I am using 0.8 stretch cord. The beads are actually 12 millimeters. I took a step up from the 10. I usually do 10, but now we're doing 12. I've done 12 before, but I'm just trying to get more into the bigger, or should I say larger beads. And now we're going to put on our three crystal beads. These are so pretty. So pretty. Very faceted, so it gives you that nice glimmer shine. Okay, here. I'm gonna put on my, okay, here we go. Another spacer, another crystal bead, spacer, bead. And then I'm going to finish stringing these, and I'm gonna come back when all the beads are on, okay? Okay. Okay, we have our last bead going on. And here is the strand on the stretch cord. Very nice design. I love those 3 crystal beads in the center. Those are so pretty. Very pretty and elegant looking. Okay. And then we will go ahead and measure and get a length. I'm pretty sure it's 7.5 to 8. Yep, I was correct. It is 8 inches. Now, because it's 8 inches, the size of the beads are going to take up the space in the diameter of the bracelet. So it can very well fit a certain size of a wrist. So you wouldn't have to worry about that. Some people think because the length of the beads on the string are 8 millimeter, it doesn't mean that it's going to be too big for somebody that has a size 7 wrist. Okay, that's what we have. That's our finished bracelet. Okay, and now we're going to move on to our next one. Let's see, we're going to do this one next. Okay, we have our grayish mystical colored beads. It's very nice. It's like that. They call it mystical. There's a combination of colors. You can see all the different colors of the rainbow in the light. So pretty. And then our focal bead. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. It's faceted. It's purple. It's gray. It has a goldish tone to it. Very pretty. So this is what we're going to use next. This is the one we're going to bead next. Okay, again, we're going to get our 8 millimeter stretch cord. Okay. And I'm going to take it off of, well, let's put a couple on first, and then I'll take it off. I like to start my strand off first. Okay, so we have our, and they're pretty small. And you try to hold them in your hand, between your fingers. Okay, and then we have another bead. And I did choose a certain pattern for the spacers, and I'll show you guys that in a moment. Okay, and then let's put on these 2 here, and then we'll go ahead and remove the rod, and that way we can just come off of the actual table bead mat. Okay, now I'm gonna take off the rod. Okay, and let the pattern just lay there on the bead mat. Okay. All right, it's another bead, and now these are 10 millimeters. These are not 12, these are 10 millimeter. And my crystal spacers, my crystal glass spacers are, I believe they're, I think they're 8s. They have to be, yeah, 8 by, yeah. I'm almost able to show you my pattern. I'm gonna string a few more on here, and then I'm gonna show you what I'm doing here. These are very pretty. I love this mystical, I hate to say mystical, but like mermaid. Oop. And like you can see all the different colors on there. Okay, so I decided to go with a pattern. This is where the pattern starts. You have a spacer, a bead, 2 spacers, a bead, 1 spacer, a bead, 2 spacers, a bead. So we're gonna go 1 spacer, 2 spacer, 1 spacer, 2 spacer. And that's the pattern that I chose. And in between, we have our crystal glass beads. These are round faceted beads, okay? And then the smooth round beads, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and string these on. I really love this color combination, this gray mixed in with these different, with that finish. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that these have an AB finish. Ars Borealis, I believe is how you say it. Aureus Borealis. It's a certain finish that they put on the beads, on top of the beads, and then they give you that rainbowish look. So you'll have all these different colors shining through, and it's just so pretty, especially when it hits the light. When the light hits it, rather. It's so pretty. You get to see all these different, really different variety of colors. This bead is so pretty, you guys. I really like this bead. Let me show you. It's so pretty. Look at that. You see, there's purple, there's a gold tone. It's so pretty. It's gray in there. It's a few different colors. And I thought it was perfect to go with these beads. Very pretty, very pretty. I'm gonna try to do two at once. Can I do it? Oh, I got one. I was trying not to drop it. So these spacers are very pretty. I have a lot of these in there. I thought they matched very, very well with the beads. So I said, let's try this design. Let's put this together. And it's up to you, the size spacers that you want to use. Sometimes I use spacers that are the same size as the actual beads. So yeah, I just decided to go with a smaller one this time. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish stringing these beads, and I'll be back when it's done, okay? All right. Okay, so we have our last few beads here that we're gonna put on. And we are all set to tie the knot. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Uh-oh. Little buggers. Okay. And there we have it. We have our strand. Very, very pretty. Okay. I usually stretch more, but I don't really need to do more. I'm going to tie one overhand knot, a second knot to complete the knot. Okay. And there you have it. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. So very pretty. Okay, number 2. Okay, so now we have our third design, you guys. Look at this. Okay. Get our 0.8 millimeter stretch cord again. And we're going to string our third design. So let's see. Yeah, okay. We have our gold spacers, our gold faceted spacers. They are so pretty. I love using these. These are actually my hematites. These are hematite, but I do have some glass spacers, some crystal glass that look just like these. And I think these are so pretty with this green aventurine. The beads are green aventurine, and I love the green color. So pretty. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So lovely. Okay. And then I wanted to use the 1mm stretch cord on here, but the holes in the little in my gold spacers, they have to be at least they got to be a 1 because the 1mm would not fit through. So that's why I'm using my 0.8. These, again, the Green Adventurines are 10mm bead. And then I decided also to use my 10mm gold round faceted hematites. These are so pretty. Oh my goodness. I think they just add such a classic accent to these. And then I have my focal bead that I decided to use. I gotta show you guys this. Look at that. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Look at that banding. That's how you know you probably have agate. And then it has all the striations in there. So pretty. So I decided to use that, match it up with the Green Aventurine, and it just pairs so very well together. And then we have our gold accent beads that just really make it look like that classic look. I love these colors. I'm thinking the green palette is probably gonna be my go-to for this summer because I just keep using it. Even the darker green I keep using in my designs, and I can't get away from it. So I'm gonna come up with some more green ideas. But I really think these are so pretty. You guys have seen my darker green beads. I'm like, I have to make another bracelet with those. So yeah, let's go ahead and finish stringing these, and I will be back with you guys in a moment. Okay? Okay. Okay, here are the last few beads that I am adding to the stretch cord. And then we are all done with this design. Okay, so we have all of our beads are on. We have our focal area there. So pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and tie this one off. Stretch. And there you have it. Our third bracelet completed. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love these. They are so pretty. So very pretty. Very, very nice, classy looking, elegant looking. Okay. So I thank you guys for watching the video on today. Thank you for joining me today. I am so excited about these designs, you guys. Yeah, these are so nice. I have to show them one more time. Of course, I haven't cut the little legs off yet, but I'm gonna cut those off. But I love these designs. That's 1, 2, and 3. Look at that. Look at that focal. So pretty. I want to show that part right there. Look at that. Yeah, so we have our 3 designs, you guys. So very pretty, so shiny, so elegant. Thank you guys for joining. I'll see you back for the next video.